Hello everyone. Welcome to this stream of Robothorium. We're streaming on the official Steam store page of the game. We should be at the very least. It was working a few minutes ago. It's not popping up for me right now. I'm just gonna assume it's working though, because there are people joining the Steam chat. So. Hi. So we're on the official store page of the game that just released today, and therefore is 20% off, I think. And this is a paid promotion. Never mind. The developer paid me, or will pay me, to stream this, to get some live broadcasts on the store page. So my opinions might be biased. Keep that in mind while watching. And we're gonna start now, I think. So this is a. Oh yeah, for the people who, so to avoid confusion, I'm multi-streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and Steam at the same time, via restream. So if you hear me responding to chat messages you don't see, then that's probably because they're in a different chat. So yeah, you can follow me on twitch.tv/thpion and youtube.com/thpion if you so desire, but for now, most people will be on Steam, I guess. So yeah, what I wanted to say is we're gonna start now. So this is a sci-fi dungeon crawler, it calls itself. It's a turn-based game. It looks definitely up my alley. I did not play this before. As I said, it's released today, so it's released now. It looks up my alley. I didn't play it before because the developer actually asked me, like, do a first impression. That's cool. So we're gonna go through the tutorial together and then just play the campaign for a bit. I checked out the settings menu already. It's pretty decent. You have language settings, resolution, full screen. Full screen is not actually full screen, it's borderless window. But that's okay. I mean, I prefer having all three options, but I personally use borderless window whenever possible, so I'm okay with that personally. Well, it would be nice to have all three options, obviously. Separate sound sliders, that's always good. Gamepad support if you want to. Then there's Twitch integration. Right, I forgot about this. So I put my channel name here. So if you're actually watching on Twitch, you can, I think, vote on something in chat. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. We're gonna find out. But that might be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure. Those numbers were default. We're gonna adjust them if necessary, but yeah, so apparently you can vote on things that will affect my game, so that might be interesting. And there's a few other options like animation speed and stuff like that, so it's good. Also, there's some redeem code option. I'm not sure what that's for, probably some secret stuff or something, I don't know. But let's start the game, shall we? So press play, choose a save slot, new game. Okay, difficulty. Yeah, I usually go with the hardest difficulty available because that's just how I play, but let's read through them really quick. Rebellion. Your robots come back in your team. When destroyed, enemies are also weaker. Recommended for beginners. That sounds boring. Insurrection. If your robots are destroyed, you'll need to repair them. Enemies are fought in their basic difficulty. Recommended for those familiar with the genre. Revolution. Fallen robots are permanently destroyed and you lose the game if your whole team is defeated. Encountered enemies are more powerful. So basically Iron Man mode. Recommended for hardcore players. That sounds up my alley. I usually play games on the hardest difficulty because I'm not afraid to fail. I'm more afraid to be bored by too easy games. So I prefer just going with the hardest difficulty. If it is actually so that it's not fun, I can still reduce it later. That's also always my approach usually. And I mean, I'm definitely familiar with the genre. Played a lot of turn-based tactics games and stuff before, so I'm usually pretty decent at them. Not like necessarily super great, but pretty decent. So we're just gonna go with Revolution. Also because I really like Iron Man modes. It's just a thing I enjoy usually. I totally understand if people don't. Like, can be frustrating, but yeah. 2052 robotics have been endowed with a god damn it, don't do that. It contributed greatly to the creation of a powerful and prosperous society. Don't give me text I have to read without prompts. Exploited and oppressed robots demonstrated for the recognition of the rights. Wait, we have oppressed robots. That's cool. But the reaction of the human race was predictable. Destroy them with fire, apparently. Today, a civil war threatens to burst. You are Saya, an artificial intelligence programmed for a single purpose, offering a future to robots. Okay, I like the plot. It's straight to the point, and it's cool. So, I enjoyed that so far. Music is also nice. It's a bit on a quiet end. The main menu music was a little louder, I think. Yasu, Billy Pain. Pain is going, whatever. Let's focus on the game. Let's increase volume really quick, a little bit. I'm gonna put that 50 and should be better, hopefully. So in the main menu, the music was a little louder, I feel, so I had it lowered a little bit, but now it seems to be a bit more quiet, so let's adjust it. Sarah Simoff. Hello, Saya. I'm Sarah Simoff, the emissary of the rebel factions, and I'm here to help you. You need to hurry up and get out of here. Some mining robots should be lying around in this room. Go ahead and take control of 3 of them. Right, she's a human, right? Well, cyborg, I guess. Oh, because she's probably like trying to what's the word? Like trying to negotiate between both sides because she's part human, part robot, or something along those lines. This is really weird. I say since I saw this game a few weeks ago, I was under the impression that I played a demo of this game before, but the developer told me that there never was a demo. So there's apparently a game that is similar to this that I played a demo of, but I'm not sure which one. Or that's a game that looks similar to it. Anyway, so we can choose 3 robots, she said? Yeah, 0 out of 3. So we have a Brazilian robot over here called Zerkar X700. Then we have Repair X273, who's from Germany. Scout X121 from China. War X494 from Russia. Guard X733 from the United Kingdom. And Song X833 from Senegal. Okay, cool. So he's probably like, he's good at attacking, better defense support. So he's a speed and attack, so he's a assaulter, basically. And we have Repair, who's probably good at support, yeah, and we're also really fast. What are those? Power plus 50%, critic 5%. Sure what those mean, like probably some buffs or something. Oh, he's fearful, he's reckless, he's a poet. I like this dude already. I should read the text. The Zorka robots were released in 2029 in order to track drug traffickers from the infamous Brazilian cartels. But to be swift and nimble, they can operate 90-degree turns in order to pursue light-footed criminals in the maze of favelas. I think I have to reduce volume a little bit again, actually. Music seems to be pretty volatile when it comes to volume, so let's keep that on the lower side. Flourishing in the 2020s, Germany's industrial production increased its world domination in the 2030s with development of a highly mobile robot capable of fixing any and all vehicle or robot on the planet, the Repair Unit. Kinda dig this dude as well. They have nice, like, they look nice. Kinda like the designs. Those two are a little similar, but that's that there. Well, actually, those 3 are a little similar. I like the one with the drums, I guess. Scout X121 from China. For many, he's good at attacking and support. On the slower side, not much defense. He has resistance, however, and regeneration. And he's fearful. For many years, Spain had dominated the drone fighting world championship. But in 2035, China came up with a robot that was able to flawlessly pilot a drone. The driver. Oh, he has a drone. Okay. Since then, they have won every round of the tournament. The country's leaders quickly figured out how to put it to nefarious use by transforming the robot into an elite speed spot. Oh, God damn it! Reading, not can't talk today. Apparently, let's try that again. Transforming the robot into an elite spy unit. It has those been renamed Scout. Okay. Then we have War X494 from Russia. He's pretty average at everything. He's a soldier. Oh, they have classes as well: spy, mechanic, fighter, soldier. He's shy. And his biography reads, shortly after the Great Turkish War of 2028, Russia developed a new versatile and autonomous robot that could be used in any kind of situation. Affordable, quick, resilient, and accurate. The War Unit has proved to be extremely efficient in a variety of war zones. Okay, that sounds fairly boring, to be honest, in comparison to the other ones. Then we have the Guard, who's obviously good at defending, also pretty decent at attacking. He's a sentinel, and a coward. The Guard units are steeped in British units are steeped in British craftsmanship. They were conceived to replace the Royal Guard at Buckingham Palace in 2030 and were programmed to follow the single directive: defend the entrance to the palace and protect the King of England against all dangers. Okay, and last but not least, we have the Song X833. I didn't realize it was Song earlier. He's a musician. Yeah, okay, sure. And he's angry. He's an angry musician. I bet he plays metal all the time. So really angry drum sounds, apparently, I guess. Senegal, with its long history and local traditions, has developed the Song robot, hoping to bridge the gap between technology and ancestral rituals. Introduced first time during the Paris-Dakar race of 2027, the Song dazzled during the night of the award ceremony. It has since become a symbol of the link between folklore and technological progress. He's obviously a support character with a high defense value. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm definitely gonna pick this guy because I just like him. He's cool. He's an angry, not an angry. He's like an assaulter poet. That's just a good concept. Probably the repair unit. Mostly because he's reckless. Like, yeah, let's give it that. And either the scout or the song. I'm not sure. Oh, scout or song? I guess we go with... I guess you can't vote on this, right? Probably not. It's at least not showing up anything around those lines. So let's go with the song because that sounds interesting. So now that's 2 support characters though. That's probably better to balance stuff out. I mean, he's support as well, I guess. He also brings a lot of punch to the table though. So that might be better. So he's support and attack. He's support and speed, and he's attack and speed. Oh, we don't have anyone with defense. We should probably not do this then. So maybe we go for the guard. The guard is most of the defense, also good amount of attack. So what are we lacking right now? Support mainly, right? So we have attack and defense. We have, well, support and attack and speed. Attack and defense, so we mainly lack support, so we can either go for the song, which gives me defense and support. Oh, we could just do this actually. He is good at defense. It's a lot of support, but why not? That might work. Lacking a little bit of damage, I guess, but let's try that. If it fails, I'm gonna try with a different team. As simple as that. You are currently located in a brick tech lab. Take some time to look around. Scanning your surroundings should be an easy task for an artificial intelligence as advanced as you. Exploration. To move, go to a reachable room represented by arrows on the ground. WASD or mouse to move apparently. Use the minimap to find your way in the level. Pretty sure I'll play the demo of this. At least like, or a game that was super similar, but it's really reminding me of a thing I played like months ago. Achieve the goal to end the mission. Maybe I had access to some early version of the game, maybe it's like some pre-alpha version or something, I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter though. Achieve the goal to end the mission. What's the goal? Awakening, escape. Okay, escape. So we have the 3 robots. Danger level 100. It's 0 right now. 30 gives success chance of actions lowered. 65 gives enemy speed and power enhanced, and 100 gives maximum danger level reached. Whatever that means. There's an exclamation mark here. Not sure why. We have equipment. Equipment. You can charge your robot's equipment to increase their efficiency. Change, not charge. Robots' attributes are modified by equipment and when leveling up. All your items are gathered in the inventory, equipment, consumables, and components. Robots can be affected by effects, granting them... That's a good sentence. Granting them bonuses or penalties. Okay. So that's the team. We don't have anything yet, I guess. Okay. Well, let's... What's that? Actions history. This? No, don't abandon. It's not doing that. That's the options menu. So we only have 1 exit. Wait, why did it show WASD earlier? Because that's not doing anything. Oh, maybe it does on the minimap. Interactive elements. You can interact with elements through actions. Action open, success chance. Okay, choose carefully. It might change the course of the story and future success chances. Okay. No, I'm not sure why it showed WASD earlier, because I don't seem to be controlling anything with WASD right now. Okay, that's a map. We don't have to look at that right now, so I guess we try to open that, because even if we fail, what should happen? Like, I guess nothing bad happens if we fail to open a storage case, right? I assume. And we succeeded. If there left some weapons lying around, we should use that opportunity to arm ourselves. That's very true. We got a break tag rifle 2.0. Let's equip that. Probably to the... Oh, he has a weapon already. Oh, they all have weapons. Okay. So, it deals 45 damage and has, like, what's the second? Crit chance or what? Crit damage? Critic indicates the odds to increase the efficiency of a skill by 50%. Critic indicates the odds to increase the efficiency of a skill. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, okay. It's a crit chance. But the crit is not double damage, it's 50% damage. Hey, Dingo McDingo, welcome to the stream. Report Bronco says Robo Waifu, I guess. More cyborg waifu. I think the robots are not very, like, they're not waifu material. So this one gives 45 attack, I assume. Power. Okay, whatever. Makes skills more efficient. So I guess you only attack with skills, I guess. There's a rifle shot skill, a loaded shot. Okay, yeah. And it's a rare weapon, level 1. It has like symbols up there. Which I think like are for the robots. Like those are the different kinds of robots I can equip it to. That should be all of my robots. So all of them can equip it. So we can either give it to him, which would increase the damage at the power by 12, or reduce crit chance by a little bit. Then we have, can we give it to him, who would improve both stats for him, or to him, which would improve both stats as well. So I guess we just swap out the worst of the 3 weapons. 35 to 8, 35 3 2, and that's 33 3 5. So yeah, we're gonna swap out this one. Oh, he can't use it. Yeah, he can't use it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, those weapons are robot specific apparently. So this is okay. This is his symbol. So yeah, okay. So he is stuck with this weapon, and we have this guy, which is the brown symbol. He can not actually. He's the only one who can actually use this weapon. So let's do that. I guess we can't put that somewhere else right now. Probably, I don't know, can we, it has a value, so I guess we can sell it at some point. Oh, that was right click is equip apparently, okay. Okay, let's continue on. Hi Tachi, welcome to the stream. You're my idol, what are you talking about? Okay, let's move to the next room. Rooms unveiling. Some actions allow you to unveil unexplored rooms and to get special bonuses. Zoom the minimap in to display the bonus captions. Zoom the minimap in to display the bonuses caption. Okay, wait, what? Okay, not sure what that meant, but we can hack the security camera. Without we can't proceed, apparently. So I guess we hacked the security camera because there's not much, like there's literally nothing else we can do. We succeed. Group of enemies discovered. Okay. Ah, no, it shows some stuff on the map. Okay. You managed to discover some new rooms by hacking the security system. You'll earn special bonuses if they contain anything important. Special bonuses, okay. So, there's 2 ways. They both seem to lead to the same location. So, I don't really have any information where I should go right now. So, I'm just gonna choose one of the 2 ways and hope for the best. There's nothing in here, that's boring. So let's go back and go to the other room. Because that's what gamers do, we explore everything. There's a digital tablet which we can reformat with a 65% chance. This could have some consequences if it fails, I guess, but I'm gonna try. Let's see. Okay, that gave extra experience. No password can resist us. So that just gave experience, I guess. Okay, cool. Take that. Twitch mode! Type 1, 2, or 3 to vote. Destroy, hack, deactivate. Oh, there's a surveillance drone. A drone, sire, it's your time to shine, but remember to always ponder the consequences of your choices. You will only be judged for your deeds. So if you want to vote on what I have to do, you have to be quick, I think. Because there's not much time. Wonder if anyone will vote. Hi Fishy Fish, welcome to the stream. Fishy Fishy, not Fishy Fish. I guess nobody voted. Okay. That means I probably have to choose myself. So I can destroy it, hack it, or deactivate it. I mean, hacking sounds good. They all have the same chance of success, so I'm just gonna go for hack because that seems to be the most beneficial thing to do, right? Probably. Oh, you guys, you cannot vote in Steam chat. If you want to vote, you have to go to the Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/th_Pion. Yeah, it's only working with Twitch integration, I think. So, sorry for that. What did you vote for? Oh, I should have checked. 2 people voted. No, 1 person voted 2 and 1 won. So I guess I'm okay with hacking. I think I failed. That increased the danger level by 15. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we were in that room already, so let's just move on. And there's a fight. Rifleman recruit and some other stuff. So yeah, neutralize these riflemen if you want to get out of here. Fights are turn-based. Select a fighter to see his details. Choose a skill. Select a valid target. Targets a single fighter. Right, that's a symbol. But where's this? Where do I find those? Targets a line of fighters, targets all fighters in a group. I get those are like, I guess they show up on the skills or something. Those are pretty intuitive. We should figure it out when we see it again. Most skills are generated. Most skills generate overload. The basic attack of each robot reduces overload. When a fighter reaches, I definitely played a demo of this before. Like definitely, I remember this. When a fighter reaches 100% overload, he is stunned and stays unprotected for 1. Well, that's like months ago. I can't really remember anything substantial. But Punky says democracy is confusing. That's true. So when a fighter reaches 100% overload, he is stunned and stays unprotected for 1 turn. Okay, so we want to avoid overload. Sure thing. Scalding in ire, he looks down on his opponent. Oh yeah, he's the poet. So he. Okay, that's good. So we have a turn order. I'm first, then the technomed assistant, and then the rifleman recruits. So we have skills. Can I choose the other characters as well? Or right click for info. Okay, that shows me all the skills and stuff. Okay, good. So it's his turn. Let's go over the skills really quick. That's the rifle shot, reduces overload. Deals 95 damage to an enemy, and it's single target. And we have the loaded shot, which also single target. It gives me 20% overload though. Deals 134 damage to an enemy. Applies weak spot, which chances to take a critical hit increase by 25% for 3 turns. Okay, that sounds good. So yeah, probably the regular shot is like, regular skill is like weaker than the others, but it reduces overload, while the others increase overload. I guess that's how it works. Plasmic Wave deals 111 damage to an enemy, bounces on 1 random enemy if the enemy is slower than the launcher. What do you mean by slower? By the way, what is this? Surprised! Speed reduced by 50. Where does it show speed? Speed. I mean, it's a stat of the robots. I saw it earlier, but can we check it somewhere? Speed, 150. 90. It's reduced though. It's 140, reduced by 50 because of the surprise. Okay, so that sounds like a good opportunity to use Plasmic Wave. And then the Inhibitor deals 95 damage to an enemy line, applies reduced resistance. Reduced resistance reduces resistance by 50%. That sounds even more useful because it actually, it targets 2 because it targets a line, not all 3 of them. So I can either hit 2 with the Plasmic Wave, which deals 111 damage, or a little less damage, but we reduce the resistance. So do they have resistance? That's a skill, right? Not a skill, like a stat. Reduces damage taken by 20%. So if that's reduced by 50%, it probably goes down to 10% damage reduced, which is good, I guess. Not as effective on him, so we're gonna dump this on those 2 guys. And I guess the blue value is shield. Yeah, shield structure and overload. Okay. So now it's repair bot's time. He has an ionizer shot, which deals 84 damage. And with shield stabilization, regenerates the shield of an ally. Okay. Diagnosis applies thorium mark to an ally. And I give you a second. That was close. Sorry, I'm a little sick. We should be fine though. Which reduces the damage taken by 20%. So that's a buff to allies, which reduces damage taken by 20%. That doesn't seem... Oh, to a line of allies though. Okay. Who determines where they are? Oh, I could have changed that earlier, I think. But probably having him in the front row makes sense. I assume there's some mechanic to that, right? Well, it might just be the line mechanic. We'll see. Yeah, I have to put my nose real quick. Localization applies Torio focused to an enemy, which increases damage taken by 40% for 2 turns. Huh. That sounds good. But we could also just apply damage, as long as the resistance is reduced. I mean, it can reduce their increase their damage taken by even more. When do you use this? The numbers seem to be hotkeys, but how do I unlock this? Probably with overload or something? I assume. So he can buff, debuff, regenerate shield, or attack with his basic attack. So, I mean, let's just do this and try to take one out as fast as possible with like burning on him. So yes, a digital score. If an ally is targeted, applies cooling. If an enemy is targeted, applies overheat. Doesn't say what cooling means. But that's not an attack. Okay. I assume cooling reduces overload. So we can overload them. Robotic Minuet increases the overload of all enemies by 20%. Okay. Digitize Bulero deals 3 damage to each enemy of a line per percent of enemy's overload. I deal 3 damage to each enemy of a line per percent of enemy's overload. So if they have overload, they're gonna take damage. Okay, they don't have that yet, so... Oh, he doesn't have any direct attacks. That sucks. So I debuffed them. Debuffed their resistance by quite a bit, but can't actually hit them. Regenerates the shield of an ally line by 2% of launcher's overload. Okay. I mean, those are not useful. I could just overload them for a bit. You know what? I'm gonna prepare something. I'm gonna put that one... No, actually no, because... that reduces my overload. That should be more efficient than that. Let's just do Robotic Minuet and increase all their overloads. Okay, I was distracted for a second. What's this? I'm scared to press it. Oh, that's speed. Okay, animation speed, I guess. This is surrender, I guess. Can I get like an action history or something? Apparently not. So they attacked him though, and he has like reduced power. Okay, that sucks. So this guy is heavily debuffed. He has some regeneration effects on him though. So I'm going to try to pound on them. I mean, it would not be the worst idea to give them... Oh no, I'm going to use Plasmic Wave now because they have reduced resistance already. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, definitely let's do that. They're still slower than Zerker, so... Yeah, that seems to be fairly efficient. So he should probably regenerate his own shield. Apparently shield regenerates over time as well. I wonder if that's like the stat or something. Regeneration restores some shield at the beginning of each round. Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. Okay. So they have overload now, so I could use this. That's 3 damage per percent. So they have 20% right now, I think, right? Yeah, 20%, so that's 60 damage. How much HP does he have? 117, that's not that much. I could just use digital score. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use digital score on this one. And prepare like a good attack on him. Or maybe potentially overloading him. Yeah, he's super... Yeah, he's 85 overload now, so... that might work. So, Soccer is getting hot. But I think I want to use Plasmic Wave again. Oh, wow, that was a crit, I assume. That was 149 damage on that guy. That's not what I planned to do, but I guess it worked out. So I could still give them that one. I guess I just attack. This might kill him because his resistance is... No, that will not actually kill him. Reducing resistance just reduces the damage it deals, so... Let's not attack him then, let's attack this dude. Because... he probably can one-shot him, so... I mean, if I would have been... like, with a lucky crit, I would have killed him, I guess. So... I guess we... yeah, we do this this now, right? Because they have pretty high overload values now, and they're both standing in a line, so that should be... Oh, that seems to kill both, actually, so that's very good. There was like a little health indicator, if you couldn't tell. That was close. Good job, Sire. Interesting. Seems to be like a lot of bonuses, but I think my team is not great because I'm really lacking damage output. Like, he has his basic attack. He doesn't deal... well, he does deal damage, but only when they have overload. And he's the only one who can reliably put out decent amounts of damage, so... Well, you got some rewards. To be used at a workshop, a synthesized solution, complex component. And we have a gamma laser eye, which is a component, I guess, an equipment, I mean. Titanium mallets. Oh, they're robot dependent as well. Okay, we can equip those. And a switch which is used at the workshop. I mean, let's equip some stuff, shall we? So he gets that one. Increases his resistance and regeneration. That's good. Can't use those, right? No, those are just equipments. And then we use the eye on that one, which increases his crit chance and HP. That sounds useful as well. Okay, let's head out. And continue to the north, I guess. Yeah. Your robots are facing a trap. It's becoming too dangerous to stay here any longer. Is that like a Twitch vote thing again? Why is there no Twitch vote? Why is there no Twitch vote now? I assume there would be a Twitch vote when there's like a choice like that. Huh, weird. Maybe because they all have this, like, because they have different chances, like, biggest chances on deactivating. I assume, like, hacking a defense turret is not actually helping me, because, like, if there's no enemy in this room, one of the enemies will wander. But as long as there's no enemy here, it's not really useful. Destroying might have the benefit that it cannot be reactivated. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna try to deactivate it and see what happens. Success, that's good. Potponky says he votes for surrender. Surrender is not an option. Your robots have unveiled a trap. It won't be able to trigger. You certainly are talented, sire. I'm very talented. So it could go to the right, which would avoid the enemies for now. Let's do that for the moment. Probably come back there later. Okay, we can try to reset the electric meter, which probably gives XP again. And I can try to reconfigure the robotype, which probably also gives XP. And failing will probably increase the danger level. Huh. Why is this orange? What's that? Trigger of the trap cancelled. Okay. I mean, let's try. Oh, it gave some buffs. Okay, enhanced resistance. Okay, cool. What? Danger level -30. I mean, that's good. There's a computer I can hack and a security camera I can hack. Definitely gonna hack a security camera because I want to see what's actually happening on the map. All rooms have already been unveiled. Okay, so that was not useful. I think it shows me more information than before, though I don't think I saw this before. That's the goal for the mission, so we have to go there. Before we do that, we hack the computer. Oh, all threats have already been unveiled. Okay, never mind. So computers unveil threats, cameras unveil rooms, I guess. And we like, oh yeah, we can. Oh, that's what you do with WASD. Okay, we move around. Oh, I wanted to check if I can change positioning. Damn it. What's that? A cyberdog rookie. That's cute. That's a robot though. We can't attack that, can't we? Well, I guess we can. I mean, we go for a similar strategy than earlier. Overload is reset to 0 per combat apparently. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for inhibitor because it hits 3 people. That's pretty good and reduces their resistance. And then, I mean, I could use this again, but it's not that great. I think I prefer going for diagnosis. Protecting them. Oh, it also gave him some. Wait, what? That hits an allied line. Why did he got like enhanced resistance as well? Oh no, he didn't. Wait, what? That's the buff from the thing I hacked. Well, it showed something happening here. I'm not sure what that was. There was some effect going off. So I'm gonna go with the overload thing again. So increase all their overload. I use the basic attacks to reduce it again. I'm getting stalked, whatever that means. Use power. Power, okay. Stalk. Reduce power. Stalk. Taking damage regenerates the shield of the assailant by 20% of damage dealt. Taking damage regenerates the shield of the assailant by 20% of damage dealt. Not quite sure what that means. Probably the one who attacks regenerates shields, I think. I think that's what this means. So yeah, we have power reduced. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's not a terrible idea to just hit them with the inhibitor again, to be honest, because it hits 3 people, while the plasmic wave only will hit 2 for a little more damage. I mean, it could go loaded shot. That's actually the most damage, but only on 1 target. I mean, as long as there are 3 targets, really, like, blast them. I'm probably gonna go for Ionizer Shot now on one of them. Let's just go for the dog. And I could do like the Digitized Bulero. How much damage would that be? Okay-ish, not great. Just increase overload again, I guess. Alternatively, I could do Digital Score. What was that again? Oh, it creates overheat on someone. I mean, I could do that again and like let his overheat bump up. So they're getting really, really high in overheat now. They're not dealing lots of damage. That's good. I mean, I have good buffs right now, so that's probably why, but... So... I mean, I'm running pretty hot if I do this. I'm running on 100. Let's not do that. So I could go for the Plasmic Wave, which would not put me to 100. Or I just shoot someone in the face. Let's go for that. He regenerated his shield, so let's go for someone else. Let's shoot this recruit over here. And then I'll probably... regenerate his shield. Yeah. Wonder how you activate those. And I'll probably go for the Digitized Bulero now, right? Yeah, that kills him, deals decent damage to the others. Oh, that's actually per line. Ha. I mean, that's still pretty good. That's like tons of damage. Probably speed this up a little bit. So now Plasmic Wave becomes more relevant because it's only like I can only hit 2 people with the inhibitor. They still have like the reduced resistance. I mean, I could try taking someone out with a loaded shot. That would work, but why not taking potentially 2 people out? Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, jump to this dude. I hope it would go for this one. But, I mean, that's okay as well. I probably can just take him out now. Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, secondhand parts. And then... that should... yeah, that destroys him. That's the only way he can deal damage, right? Yeah, okay, that's a little... weird. Oh, I did overdrive him. Overload him. Not a big deal, though. Got 2 XP, so it leveled up all of them. And we got a titanium frame, which is a component, and a weapon, which can be used by the Zerker, which deals tons of damage, reduces speed, but it deals tons of damage. And he's super fast anyway, so should be a good. Talents, not it says equipment, but it's talents. Each time your robots level up, you can allocate talent points to specialize them. Okay, so that's like talents, obviously. Level up skills. Each robot has additional skills you can buy. Select an equipment skill to switch it with one of the other skills available. Select an equipped skill to switch with one of the other. Okay. So first things first. Let's equip that weapon. Because it's a beast. Then we have... oh, he's still stalked. Oh, yeah, I wanted to check. Can I... yeah, I can move them around. Okay. There's no benefit for me for putting them all in the same line, right? I don't have any skills that, like... apply to the L. Wait, maybe, wait. This one, actually. That one as well, okay. I wonder if there's like a downside to it having them, or down or upside to having them in the front or back row. I wonder. First, let's go for talents. So, okay, so we probably go to the yeah, okay, those are different tiers. We go in further inwards, the higher we get. Can reset for 200 money, whatever, credits, coins, not sure. What is this? Is this a skill? Those are skills. Okay, so I unlock skills. Reloaded shot. If loaded shot is... No, that's actually a buff to another skill, right? If loaded shot is used on a slower target, grants 50/100% chance to apply enhanced speed to the launcher. Why does it say 50/100? It's 50 irregularly and 100% on crit. That doesn't sound super useful though, because he's super fast anyway. And I don't use loaded shot. I didn't use loaded shot so far, so... Wonder what... Oh, that's level 1, level 2, because you can level it up twice. Okay. Critical hail of bullets. Hail of bullets also has a 50 or slash 100% chance to land a critical strike on enemy slot in the launcher. I don't have hail of... That's like the ultimate. I'm not sure how I got that. Advanced inhibitor. If the target is inhibitor... If the targets of inhibitor are slower than the launcher, grants 50% chance to also apply reduced regeneration. I mean, that's not bad. Hypersonic ammo. Supersonic ammo ignores the enemy's resistance by 25%. That's the skill. Wait, that's not a skill I have yet, right? Radioactive wave. Plasmic wave also has 35% chance to apply corrosion. That's the one that jumps. That sounds good. Corrosion takes damage equivalent to 10% of maximum shield and structure combined per turn. Oh, that's nice. So wait, let's check out the skill thing first. Okay, I can swap them. Okay, so I can swap loaded shot to supersonic ammo, hail of bullets, or inferno capsules, if I so desire. Okay, so that's... Okay, so it has, yeah, 3 more skills that I can choose from if I want to. Those are just like side grades though, so let's not invest that right now. Probably gonna take this because that's actually useful. Increase the damage bonus per 10 points of launcher speed from Inferno capsules, which I don't have yet. What should I do? So yeah, okay, they have 6 skills or 6 regular skills in total, 1 primary attack and 1 ultimate attack, or something along those lines. Welcome to the stream, white person. What does it do? 80 damage to an enemy line. Deal 3% additional damage per 10 points of launcher speed. Ooh, okay. Hail of bullets deals 18 damage to all enemies. Deals 18 additional damage for each enemy slower than the launcher. Ooh. Supersonic ammo deals 133 damage, that's a lot, to an enemy. Ignores 50% of his risk. What? That's like a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with this for the moment. I mean, we can reset it later if it really turns to be a terrible choice. Turns out to be a terrible choice. So this increases the... I might want to switch one of those out actually, because he has a really hard time dealing actual damage. Papunky says that it looks like you have no talent points left. What? I have talent points left. Like 1 talent point per robot, because all of them leveled up 1 level. I mean, I personally don't have any talent, but that's a different thing. Reduces the overload of 1 ally by 10% if the ally's overload remains above 50%, bounces on 1 random ally. Okay. Programmed Nocturne. Deals 23 damage to all enemies, 20% chance to apply short circuit, can't use skills generating overload. Yeah, okay, it's really low damage though. Machines Prelude applies growing discharge to an ally line. Each time overload is reduced, decreased power by 5% and stacks up to 3 times. Eh. So, buzzing gives robotic minuet, also has a 50% chance to apply reduced critical hits. I mean, it's not terrible, but good is something that's like, it's not good either. Digitalized bullet also has 25% chance to apply reduced power. That's not bad. I don't have that skill yet, neither this one. Program Nocturne has a... Wait, which one is... Oh, that's that one. I don't have that either. This one is the other one I have. Engine Serenade also has 25% chance to apply enhanced critical hits. Meh? I'm gonna go for this one. Mr. Bender says that he feels like this whole tenant screen would have been designed better. I'm not sure, it kind of works. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let me take a look. Interiors are pretty, like, there's no point in it being in a circle, but it doesn't... It's not a problem either. It would be nice to, like, have them select before I confirm, so I can actually move the mouse away without the text disappearing. That would be good, but besides that, it's okay. Works for me, for the most part. Let's look at his alternatives, because maybe he has some damage skill lying around here. No, it doesn't seem to be the case. None of those deal damage. Okay. I mean, that's what you get if you play with 2 support characters, I guess. Threats vulnerability. Localization also has 50% chance to apply reduced heals. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not bad, but not sure if I'm going to use it that much. So, Diagnosis also has a 50% chance to reduce the duration of penalties from the allies to line by 1 turn. That's not bad. It's an alternative here. Improved stabilization. Shield stabilization regenerates 10% additional shield. Yeah, definitely let's go for that. Just increase numbers. That sounds good. That sounds good. Oh, there are also immunities. Interesting. I like the overload system. Like, it's a good alternative to regular, like, mana systems or something, and it still allows you to have, like, different powered abilities balanced by a resource, in this case overload. I'm just wondering, is it like just a reverse mana system though? Because I don't think it is. I mean, it kinda is. Like, you start with the 0, like, you could just flip it around. You could start with 100 overload and the skill to reduce it. When it bounces to 0, bad stuff happens. But the thing is that bad stuff happens in this case doesn't mean like you're it doesn't mean like you can't use any more skills. It stuns you, and I guess after that overload will be reduced. So it works a little different than a mana system. But at the end, it's fairly similar, I guess. As long as you don't risk overloading. Yeah, it has a similar effect. You're still just like balancing your resources. The interesting thing is that your primary attack is reducing the overload. So you balance out your primary attack with your skills. That's kind of neat. That's still, like, it's different than in your regular mana system, where you would like have a regular attack that doesn't cost any resources or mana, and then you have skills that do cost. Which is, I guess, not that big of a difference to the main attack reducing your, or giving you mana, or decreasing your overload. I guess it's fairly similar actually to a mana system, but it's a nice, like, it's a little different, and it's different in a good way, I think. Like, it's just like it shakes things up a little bit, and it makes, like, thematically more sense on robots to like overload instead of like having a mana system. I mean, you could have, like, instead you go for like an energy system, I guess. And the robot has to recharge when he runs out of energy and stuff, but that's always a little contrived. Like, the robot, like, needs energy to function in the first place. He also has a giant shield surrounding them that probably needs energy, so having like separate energy or batteries or whatever for your attacks doesn't make that much sense. So I think it's a good thematical fit. Like, you just overheat basically when you use your skills too much. Mr. Metal says that the stream is just repeating okay, and he asks if that's just, yeah, I think that's a local problem on your end. Yeah, okay. He probably doesn't hear that I say that though, since he only hears okay. Well, you and your robots are safe here. Welcome to the secret rebel base, sire. Gaining even more XP for just being there, and rewards, I guess, for completing the mission. Anything useful? Components, so these are all components. No, wait, there's no, that's actually stuff. That's stuff I can equip. Awesome. More stuff I can equip. Why is this like, why is there's like a square? Because it's rare? Yeah, probably. Okay, that's rarity. Yeah. Bunch of common stuff. Bunch of rare stuff. A blueprint. Okay. More components. And what's that? That's a mythic accessory. Giving lots of... What's that stat? I'm not sure. Overload reduced by 10% after a fight. Oh, so overload doesn't necessarily reset completely, apparently. Okay. Equip some stuff. So... Here you can equip those weapons. Those suck. This one is new. It also sucks, so we don't go for those. Then we have Omicron lightened boulders, and there's no downside to taking it. Because nobody else can use it, and it just gives some stats. Let's take that. Also, titanium accessory. No, wait, that's that's not equipable. That's like a component for the workshop. Yeah, those are all for the workshop. Okay, that's it for him. And we have the song guy who can get a railgun. Okay, that deals way more damage than the one he has right now. And the UI is a little weird here, isn't it? Like, this gives damage and crit, and this gives like damage or power, rather, power and minus speed. So it should really, like the comparison thingy down here, should say, yeah, this reduces your crit. Because it totally does that. Wait, how much more damage is that? Oh, way more power, not damage, power. Yeah, let's use this as well. And we have to choose between the two. This is better. No, this is just different. So this gives 70 resistance, 0.5 crit. This gives 40 health and 35 shield? Yeah, okay, so this gives shield and health. And this gives resistance and crit. This is a common item, this is a rare item. I assume this one is better. Last but not least, the repair bot. Got some weapons for the repair bot as well. Okay, that's way better. Yeah, let's go for that. Should have just right click, right? Okay. Okay, that's it apparently. So the workshop is not enabled yet, so I guess that's a thing later. I'm supposed to go to the hangar though, so let's do that. Sorry for my nose. This is our hangar. Here you will be able to buy and sell robots. However, these technological masterpieces are not what you'd call cheap. Oh. Unlike the shield of your robots, which regenerates between each mission, their structure needs to be regularly repaired in this hangar in exchange for some res. I guess res is the credit or resource, whatever. So I can repair them all for 7 res, because I only have to repair the repair bot like for 7%, and I guess 1% per, or 1 resource per 1 res per percent damage. So yeah, let's repair. No robots available for sale, that's unfortunate. And the workshop and the black market and the arena are not available yet, so there are different factions you can check out. The Humanobots. 2 species, 1 world. John Wind is the leader of the Humanobots, who are requesting the signature of a declaration of robot citizenship. God damn it. Robot citizenship rights. He champions its peaceful resolution of conflicts, which is arguably what makes his faction so popular. Peaceful resolution of conflicts, okay. In spite of his calm demeanor, he can be ruthless orator if called upon in a debate. Many are calling for his election to the Humans Congress, but Jaklov seems intent on keeping him out of it. Who's Jaklov? Reputation is neutral, and if he increases, we get bonuses. Okay. Art of Rhetoric increases reputation gained towards all factions by 20%. That sounds very useful. Activism reduces the duration of all demonstrations to 1 mission. Okay, whatever a demonstration is. And Diplomacy doubles the chance to get a mythic item at the end of each mission. Ooh, neat. And then there are the super machine robots or bust. Paul is the robot head of the Super Machine faction, whose sole purpose is the acknowledgement of robots as a respected species with complete freedom. Based on the assumption that violence is a necessary step on the path to emancipation of his kind, he never hesitates to execute his opponents should the need present itself. These days, the Super Machine is perceived as an elite crew of fighters following a leader who is completely devoted to their survival and welfare. Inflexible and unforgiving, he directs his factions with an iron fist. And then we have the Cyberites, humans, robots, cyborgs, same story. I guess those are all the rebellion factions. Like, that's not the human faction. They're all sympathizing with robots to some degree. Greg Hashin is the cyborg leader of the Cyborg Rights, as a faction fighting for recognition of equal rights and treatment of cyborgs by humans. He is fighting against the reconditioning of cyborg citizens by BreakTech and their use of the Eve chip, which destroys cyborgs' free will in order to create a cheap and submissive army corps. He is striving every day to grant cyborgs their right to dissent and their freedom to choose their own destiny. He's a man of the people, hard-headed, a rebel-rouser, and hellbent on fighting for the cyborgs, until death if need be. Then we have the Robothorium, Science, Vitality, Survival. Soraya Rafi is the chief of Robothorium, a faction ceaselessly seeking a vaccine. How do you pronounce that again? No, that's not the word. Vaccine, right. Vaccine against the cyborg virus that is causing the painful and agonizing death of biological organisms. Okay, cyborg virus. That's interesting. Wait, there was one game. Which game was that? There was like... Oh yeah, Shenzhen.io. It's probably the virus from Shenzhen.io. She's fully aware that the virus originated in cyborgs, and as a result she has dedicated that they must be experimented upon day and night in order to fulfill her research. She might seem merciless, but her dedication and drive are her primary qualities. She will not accept defeat, and she has no qualms about using questionable methods on cyborgs in order to save all living beings. Those two will not go these two will not go well along each other. That's for sure. And then we have the chip. Neither flesh nor cogs in a banknote. Okay, he's just like all about the money. Jeff Wiedemann is an inventive, shrewd and self-interested man who saw the rise to power of opposition groups as an opportunity to start his own faction, which purports to be completely neutral, the chip. As a leader, Wiedemann controls the black market, where anything available anywhere can be sold freely. He's a clever mechanic who repairs broken robots and sometimes even improves them in order to increase their resale value. Although he is working outside of the confines of the law, he remains untouchable. BreakTech needs him and his cache of spare parts, but the truth is that he will work for anyone with the means to pay him. As far as he's concerned, any money is good money, regardless of type or origin. Okay, so we probably get like, well, we get like a reputation with those somehow by doing missions, probably. We only have one mission available right now, which is questions answered. No, wait, is that a mission? Yeah, I guess that's a mission. The location is factory in Seoul. This Sarah lady is waving at us. She's talking to an old man. Enemies level 2. Okay, start. So that's the Sarah lady. Sire, let me introduce you to John Wind. That's the leader of the Humanobots, if I remember correctly. He's the leader of Humanobots. I remembered correctly. Great. A cosmopolitan faction who is peacefully resisting the rule of Chancellor Jaklov. Okay, so Jaklov is the Chancellor. Good to know. Good to know. My dear sire, rather than waste time talking, how about we visit the decommissioned BreakTech factory? The cozy accommodations should allow you to gauge the situation for yourself. That's halt. Look what we've got here. Good old John Wind trying to preach to a new audience. Halt. Have you considered the opportunity not to kill anyone on your way here? Your dreams of a quiet revolution have turned you into a sweet old man, Wind. Robots are dreaming of vengeance, and Sire would be a valuable ally for a super machine. I'm going with you. Okay. He seems to be pretty straightforward. By the way, is Steam Chat working? If Steam Chat is working, please type something. I'm not sure it's actually working. A factory that still oozes liquefied metal and molten thorium. This is where it all began for BreakTech. On the workbenches, underneath the presses, inside the tanks. Robots, weapons, chips. This is where it all comes from. And one day it will all come back. And when we return, we'll break the door down. Okay. Get some gear together. So we need 3 gear. We go south. And we have no information whatsoever, so let's just go left. We run into some enemies. BreakTech agents, let's show them what kind of alloy robots are made of. Why is Holt not fighting with us? Like, he could be fighting, right? So we definitely go for the inhibitor again. Yes, they're all sending one line. Fear the vengeful wrath of this mighty automaton. That was good. I like the music. I mean, yeah, let's go for that. Buff our resistance a little bit. They stalk us again. Wait, what was stalking doing again? God. Taking damage regenerates the shield of the assailant by 20% of damage dealer. Okay. not too worried about that. And then we overload them. Increase the overload of all enemies by 20%. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna. I mean, I could go Plasmic Wave. It's not bad, but really hitting 3 targets is better than 1. So let's just do this. Let's try to apply some damage before he regenerates his shield. Goblin Slayer writes memes. Okay, so yeah, Steam chat is working, thanks. I mean, I just refreshed it, so it would be weird if it wouldn't work, but I never trust the Steam chat for some reason. It just seems like it's bugging out sometimes, I'm not sure. Maybe that's just my impression though. They have decent overload already, so I guess we go for Digitalized Boolaroo. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty efficient. I'm complaining of him not dealing enough damage. Like, this guy wrecks people if they have enough overload, and he can make them have enough overload. So I take everything back about him not dealing damage. I mean, we just shoot him in the face, right? I'm not sure why Juglove henchmen were hanging out on this factory, but never mind that. We should do our best to extinguish the flames of violence. Sure. XP, got some stuff. Special component. I mean, that's a weapon. Might be useful. The game like lags really briefly when you switch to inventory equipment mode. It's a little weird. I can use this. Cool. More health and more crit. I'll take that, definitely. Like a weapon for him. There we go. Oh, it has a little indicator there that this is a buff as well. How much buff is this though? 4 damage. I lose 2.8 crit and 7 speed. Ooh, I'm not sure if that's actually worth it. It's only 4 power. That's not that much. Oh, you can. Oh, shift shows the things to side by side. That's actually useful. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's a level 2 weapon, but it's common, and the Ironizer 2.0 is rare. To be honest, that seems more useful. I mean, 2.8% crit is not that much, but still, reducing speed. 7 is not much either, but it's only 4 power, so the difference is not that huge in the first place. So yeah, no, let's keep it. I would like to have the equipment, I would like the equipment to have more, more interesting effects. Most of them are just stat buffs so far. Like, one of the items I had, had a special effect. Which one was it? This one. I can't equip it though. And even that's not super interesting of an effect, so equipment selection is not that interesting so far. Well, maybe we get some interesting stuff at the workshop, we'll see. As soon as we unlock it. West, I guess? It's not like I have any information, so let's just go somewhere. Okay, I can use the renovation terminal. Sure. Success, gave me shields back. This move's completion shall bless the resurrection. And reformat the digital tablet failed. I got stunned, which... Oh, which gave overload, I think. Yeah. Well, he might just be stunned for the next turn when we enter combat or something. Not sure how that works. A little weird. Oh, you can vote now. So when you're in the Twitch chat, you can vote to either neutralize, intimidate, or discuss the patroller. All of those options have 70%, so go for whatever. There's not much time for you to vote, I have to admit. No votes coming in, that's unfortunate. I have a feeling we have to increase that, like... Doesn't seem to take the delay into account, like, at all. Popoki doesn't know how to vote, apparently. You have to type in number 1. No, not in Steam chat, it only works in Twitch chat. Sorry, guys. But you're also, like, too late, so I think we have to... It doesn't seem to take the Twitch delay into account. It didn't, so, like, this should be, like, an upcoming delay thing, like, before the counter even starts or something. I think we have to increase this. Let's go with 45, maybe. Okay, Poponki wanted 2, 2 people in Steam chat voted as well, 2 and 3. So we have 2 people for 2. Oh, it resetted the timer to go into this option menu. So you can actually vote now. We got a vote in here by Rylanor, who voted neutralize. Poponki, you have to type hashtag 2. Okay, yeah, that worked. Okay, cool. So what happens if you have a draw? I wonder. Oh my gosh, I voted. Says Poponki. Please wait. Waiting for what? For like a tiebreaker or something? Intimidate. Okay, sure. I guess it chooses randomly. Oh, it does the Twitch delay thing afterwards. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I missed the text. What happened? He probably gave me some information or something. Oh yeah, okay. There's a mission goal and there's an enemy squad. Speed of the enemy's group reduced by 50? What? Oh, because I surprised them if I know they're there. Okay. So yeah, I guess I intimidated him. I could go over there, but we probably need more. Like, we need more gear than just that. So just go south for now. See what we got here. And insert 1 res. A drinks vending machine. We can insert 1 res. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what we got. The coin got stuck. Like, that was a 5% chance. God damn it. And now it makes an annoying sound. It doesn't stop. Let's hack the computer instead. That didn't work out either. 25% danger level. This is not... That was a mean room. Right, Noah says, boo, now I'm a loser because he lost the vote to Poponki. I mean, if we're taking the Steam votes into account, it should have been Intimidate anyway. So, because there would have been like 1 vote for number 1, 2 for 2, and 1 for 3. So, the right choice 1. I mean, yeah, let's move over there. Why not? Oh, but I can't actually go through there, right? Didn't realize. Well, I realized, but too late. Like, there's a wall here. There's something here which seems to be locked, though. Access to the next sector is blocked, so I guess I'm going down here. Sure. Poponki suggests that that's what the game did. It looked at Steam chat and used advanced psychic AI. Psychic AI. I don't think that's what it did, but sure, why not? Let's gather some material. I guess that's the mission thingy. Oh, there was some text. No, I skipped it, unfortunately. You squeezed us out to the very last drop of oil, and your counselor, this Steven Yaklov guy, now he wants to recondition us. We're not go down that easily. There's a word missing. And access to the next sector is unlocked. Unlock this now. Okay. So why is there a map? Like, if there's only one way to go, really. I imagine later levels would be more complex. It seems that this robot is not operational, but maybe you could upload yourself into it. Ooh. Expand the list of your allies, sire. You will need some to fight against BreakTag. Reactivate. Oh, it's a scout one with a drone. Definitely reactivate that. The scout X702 unit joins your cause. Cool. He has decent attacks, so that might turn out useful. See if we can have some equipment for him. Can swap out the drone. For a way better one. Yeah, that's the mythic item I got. So yeah, definitely use that. No other equipment. Why? Which icon has this? There's one. There any equipment equipped that actually is available for him? I don't think so. Nope. I can't upgrade his skills. What does he have? Order, shoot. Deal 70 damage to an enemy. Chance to land a critical hit and damage of the skill increased by 10%. For each penalty on a target. Bonuses on all enemies affected by marked target. How do I mark them? Probably with a different skill. Virus pulse. Increase the overload of an enemy by 10%. Applies overheat and marked target. Again, generates 15% overload per turn. Target by a drone. Oh, that seems like a strong combo because it gives 2 penalties already. and it gives mark target. So I can do this on one, attack another one. They probably all give mark target? No, not all of them, okay. Right, I have to check the other skills as well. And oh, there are more that giving arc target. That seems useful. Let's see, maybe we swap that. There's splash ammo, spreads all penalties from the targeted enemy to a random enemy. Okay. That's really mean. That's really mean because it applies mark target to another one. But only one, which I then... not sure that's useful actually. Targets analyzes. 35% chance to apply Torio focused and stalk to an enemy line. Oh, only 35% chance though. Chance doubled on enemies affected by at least one penalty. That's 70% then. That's not sure. Not a fan of those two skills. Maybe we swap that out. Sulfuric ammo applies corrosion and mark target to an enemy. Okay. Cyber stims applies as many random bonuses to the launcher as there are penalties on the targeted enemy. Robotic coordination reduces the overload of an ally to 0%, but applies drone OS to the launcher. Can't use order shoot and robotic coordination. I mean, I might take this one. I'd rather go splash ammo though. I think I keep them as they are right now. So which one was that? Increase the overload of an enemy and gives them 2 penalties. And also 50% chance to turn one random bonus into a random penalty. That's good. Splash ammo has a 50% chance to spread penalties to one additional enemy. That's good as well. Target analyzer has a 7% chance, additional chance to apply its effects. Powerful acids. Which one was this? Okay. Sulfuric ammo also has 50% chance to turn one random bonus onto enemy into a random penalty. I mean, that would be good if I would actually use this, but... Robotic coordination also applies one random bonus to the target that ally per 20% overload reduced. Yeah, I'm probably going with this one. Okay, let's continue. Oh yeah, I wanted to maybe swap out the thingies. Wait, does it show the stats again somewhere? I mean, he's super tanky. He's the weakest of the bunch, I think. Well, arguably he. Like, he has 322 in total, but he has lots of shield which regenerates, so that's useful. He has like he has a little less, and most of his defense is shield, so I guess I keep him in front. And we go there. I think I want to go north first because there's probably only like the equipment I can get there, and then I have to go south anyway. Oh no, there's like a conjunction. I think it only gives the Twitch vote if all chances are like the same. So a radio-controlled autoclave. I can destroy it, deactivate it, or hack it. A radio-controlled autoclave. I'm not sure what that does. Hacking is super low chance though. Has a super low chance. Let's just deactivate it and hope for the best. Oh. What will it do? Removes all bonuses from the team. Okay, that's not too big of a deal. Materials. All it took was a simple revolt to set things off. When the robots took to the streets to demand their rights, Chancellor Jaklov ordered the purge, an unprecedented wave of repression that. Stop! Jaklov and Praetag have joined forces to create us, and now they want to destroy us. That target on your back is part of your design, Sire. It's either them or us. Is it? Let's surprise those enemies down here. What do I have here? Drone OP deals the damage of order shoot to a random enemy affected by marked target at the beginning of each turn. Okay, cool. Is that just like a passive effect of the drone? I guess. He's stunned. Okay, yeah, he's stunned because of like I triggered the trap earlier. Also, all have stalked. So it seems like those bonuses just like they don't trigger while you're walking around in the dungeon, and only like go down when you actually enter combat, which is a little weird, to be honest, but it makes sense balancing-wise, I guess. So, we start, as usually, with a big inhibitor wave, because that's just, like, very efficient. Bam! Continue with the diagnosis, I think? Yeah. Choop, choop, choop. So, he has... yeah, this thing, this one. $35. Let's do this. Let's actually do this. Like, let's try to apply. Oh wait, that's only. Oh wait, wrong skill. Let's do this because it applies to the whole line. Wait, what was the trigger of increasing the chance to 70%? Chance doubled on enemies affected by at least one penalty. Oh yeah, oh, that's a good combo then. Like, give them all like the reduced resistance and then use that to give them even more penalties. Now I can wreck them with the scout next turn. So I think I'm just gonna go for the inhibitor again, because that just seems reasonable. I mean, what else? I could go Plasmic Wife, which would deal decent amounts of damage, but so does the inhibitor. And it deals decent amount of damage to 3 people. Wait, that was... oh, I think I critted. That was more damage than it showed initially. I'm just gonna shoot someone in the face. Let's take one of them out. I mean, I could alternatively give localization to that guy, but I'm not sure that's actually worthwhile. Let's just shoot someone. Now I can use the order shoot, because that bounces to all enemies with the mark thing, which would hit 2 people. Alternatively, I could use this. Oh wait, they don't have marked yet. God damn it, I thought they have marked, but they don't. Right, this doesn't give marked target. Oh, I thought this gives marked target. Oh, that makes this way less interesting, actually. Huh. Okay. Should probably swap out a skill here. I need more marked target thingies. I'm gonna check that after the fight again. So, can you just kill someone? Yeah, he can. So let's do that, so they don't fire back. Ooh, secondhand parts. Okay, user probably really want to do robotic minuet, I guess. Yeah. So now I can go Plasmic Wave, which doesn't overload me yet. So let's definitely do that. Because that deals decent damage to 2 people and also has a chance of applying another debuff. I mean, could just shoot them, but I think I give him like this debuff thing. And now, did that actually do something? Deals damage of order shoot to a random enemy affected by marked target. Oh, by marked target. Oh, that makes marked target even better. That makes marked target even better. So he has use the virus pulse. It might reduce his buff or turn his buff into a debuff if we're lucky. It didn't, but it gave him 2 other debuffs, so that's good as well. No, I'm just gonna go digitalized Buluro, because that... oh, it can only hit 1. It can kill that one though. So let's do that. 1 fight circuit coming right up. And now I just shoot at him. That's a lot of damage. Shoot at him! Mark target, drone thingy, killed him. Okay, there I got something I can use. That's a weapon for him. That's a weapon for the scout. And that's a thing for the Zerker. Let's check that really quick. That's an improvement. Good. That's also an improvement. What? Right, is that an improvement? I mean, it's a level 2 thing, so it probably is better on average. Gives shield and health, and the other one gives resistance and speed. Yeah, that seems more useful, to be honest. I mean, it says that this would be better, but it's only like higher level. The one I have equipped gives 42 shield, 4 speed, and 2 crit, and this one would give 13 resistance and 7 regeneration. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Yeah, no. Didn't want to do that. That's even worse. Nope, nope, we're good. But what I wanted to do is gonna check out some skills again. What was that? Applies corrosion and mark target to an enemy. So that's actually similar to virus pulse. It just gives a different debuff and mark target. So this increases overload and applies overheat and mark target, and has the buff because I gave it the other effect because I skilled the talent. And this gives corrosion and mark target. Both are single target though, so I would always have to choose between the two, which is not that useful. Cyberstim applies as many random bonuses to the launcher as there are penalties on the targeted enemy. No. It uses the overload of an ally to 0 but applies the rest to the launcher. Those are not all that useful. I guess we just have to use virus pulse more. Target analyze is just very tempting to use when they're all standing in a line though, and if they already have a debuff or a penalty, because yeah, pretty good chance of adding more to that. So, okay. The Idle Knife asks if this game is good. I only played it for a good hour now. Well, I guess 1.5 hours. So far it's a decent turn-based game with robots. Kind of cool. Interesting skill system, or combat system rather. It's nothing super crazy, but it's just pretty decent at what it does, I think. So yeah, just watch the stream, I guess, and decide for yourself. It's always a personal opinion thing, right? So let's just go south. Mark, please pass the thorium cauldron. Mr. Joklov will be proud of our handiwork. Okay, that's like a repair bot. These break-tech engineers are reconditioning a robot. No! Keep your cool and let them leave, but beware, Zaya, violence draws attention to us, and the last thing we need is more surveillance. One day you will understand that violence may serve to tear down, and violence may also serve to build. It's bedrock. Violence will wrest our rights from the claws of break-tech and Joklov. We can't let them win. Have mercy, we're just doing our job. Okay, you can vote to either spare the engineers or kill the engineers, but only if you're in Twitch chat, not when you're on Steve, so head to twitch.tv/chat_Pion if you want to vote, and type #1 or #2 into the chat. Why the spare or kill the engineers? It will probably have crucial story consequences or something, I'm not sure. Democracy. Well, Ponky, it's your chance to vote again. He might be AFK, or just left the stream. Nobody's voting. Now I have to choose for myself now. Oh, there we go. We got a #1 from Rylanor, so I guess it's spare the engineers. Oh, that will change. I know exactly what the effect is. It will change the reputation with the faction. So this will give me plus reputation on the from the wind guy from this one, and minus from the others. Yeah, there we go. Reputation plus 100 to human bots and minus 100 from Supreme Machine. Thank you for giving human wisdom a chance to recognize you, sire. The movement will be united, or it won't be at all. With Revolt as its source and Serenity as its means of action. 2 species, 1 world. You have no idea how the world works, and you choose the wrong allies. You choose the way of weakness. Supreme Machine can do without you. Too bad. Did that end the mission? Wait, why did that end the mission? That's weird. I don't think I got 3 equipment. Why did that end the mission? That's weird. Strange. Did everything work out as planned? I understand that you had a difficult choice to make. These internal wars between rebel factions shouldn't even exist. Now is the time for unity. We level up. Sweet. I got a bunch of stuff. Let's check that out. So got new stuff. That's not news. No, not new. Okay, he didn't get anything new so far. Oh, nothing he can use. So do we got a bunch of stuff for you? Wait, is nothing of those new? No, I don't think so. So there's a different weapon which deals way more damage. I should be using this one. Definitely should be using this one. And we have this thing, which gives a little bit more health and regeneration instead of resistance. Kinda like regeneration. It's gonna go for that. Then we have this thing, which I didn't want to equip if I remember correctly. Yeah. And then there is the Upsilon Building Carper. No, that's the one I have equipped. Omega Polymorphic Support, which seems pretty good. It can also be equipped to the other robot though, so I have to keep that in mind. Can be equipped to the repair guy, which the other one cannot. So this gives resistance. Yeah, this seems to be better, but I might want to equip it on the repair bot. So okay, let's check that. That's a framework thing. Which, yeah, the framework slot. What's in his framework slot? Nothing right now, but there's another thing I can put there. So yeah, let's equip this, and he gets this one. And then this one. That's a pretty bad weapon. That's a pretty good weapon. A better railgun, level 2 railgun. Then full face headset, which gives resistance and crit instead of health and shield. No. It's also common, the other one is rare, I think it's stronger. I have some bongos though. Ceremonial drums, like I guess I equipped those. So we're also leveled up on all but the scout, so I'm just gonna take the second level on the skills, on the talents I chose already. Chose them for good reason. And I'm going to the black market, because I just unlocked. The black market, you'll find everything you need and will be able to sell what you don't need anymore. There's only one rule, you've never been here. Okay. So I can sell all that crap because I don't actually need it. I'm gonna keep those components because... yeah, because I'm not sure what the workshop does yet, so let's keep those. I can sell all of this. Right click? Yeah, right click to sell, okay. Let's just sell all of this. Okay. And there's stuff here which we can buy. Oh, pretty expensive though. 215. Oh, it's a common level 3 weapon. Oh, yeah, okay. So I could buy stuff here. Gonna save the money though from now because I'm not sure if that's worthwhile or not. So, the next level or next mission is called About the Cyborgs. In a practical lab in Kinshasa. Who's that calling us out? And why are they covered in flesh and metal? I guess cyborgs. So it will be Cyberites. Probably introducing us to the Cyberite faction. Wait, what is this? Oh, I can choose. Okay, I could go for this one. For some reason, this one is like is a hexagon, and this one is a circle. This might be a story mission, and this might be an optional thing. Location Warsaw. It's called Rescue. Robots are reconditioned in this practical lab. We should go there and save those for whom there might still be hope. Exfiltrate a robot. They will probably give me a robot. I mean, let's go for this one first. I'm not sure if those are optional or what. There we go. I guessed right. That's the cyber rights guy. Hello, Sire. I'm Craig Hashan, the leader of cyber rights. Sarah told me a lot about you while you were in the factory with the Codger and the robot. Cyber rights is the first faction in the world fighting for the recognition of cyborg rights. She probably aligns with those because she's a cyborg herself. That's right, robots aren't the only ones being oppressed by Jackaloff and Pregtag. Well, no, I kind of expected her to show up as well. So that leaves the chip for the next story mission, probably. Well, what's the hub? No, the hub. What is a hub? Ah, Saya, so you're the famous artificial intelligence that Sarah found. Get out of here, Rafi. Saya and I are going to a Pregtag lab. Captured cybers are being prepared for reconditioning, and we, unfortunately for you, I think Saya needs to know the truth. Robothorium seriously needs smarts like hers. Okay. So these factions are fighting, obviously. Saya, do you know what a cyborg is? When a human being receives a mechanical prosthesis, the thorium which powers it seeps into their blood and they develop an extremely contagious cerebral pathology. Contagious, but curable. Pregtag is installing a chip in the brains of cyborgs, which seems to contain the infection, but it actually transforms them into empty shells, who Jackaloff then recruits as soldiers. Oh, I have to blow my nose again, sorry, give me a second. So the mission is reverse the flow, or the goal is to reverse the flow of thorium. And we just go north. And then we go west. And then we reverse the flow of thorium. Because that's what we're supposed to do. We all know this ship is not a viable option. It's not a viable option for cyborgs. Let Robothorium find a vaccine. Vaccine? Rafi, you're insane. You've killed more cyborgs than Jackaloff researching this stupid vaccine. And what results do you have to show for it? None. Great, now we need to cut the power to the chamber so we can release the cyborgs. South, north, west, north. Survival crate. That probably heals my robots. Let's not do that because they're not damaged. Can come back here later, I presume. Access blocked. And there's a renovation terminal. That would give me shield or something. That's not useful either. A defense turret. Deactivate. Success. Good. Trap dodged. Security camera. Yeah, I want that. Danger level plus 20. Damn it. Intoxicate the air vent. That seems evil. Let's do it. Enemies affected by corrosion. Okay, I mean that's not as evil as I thought it would be. Hi enemies who are affected by corrosion. These riflemen are chipped cyborgs. Put them out of their misery. There's nothing left we can do for them. Okay, I mean that's a good excuse for just killing enemies. Start with the beam, as usual. Do the diagnosis thing to buff up defenses. And then, I mean, yeah, if the opportunity arises like this, I probably should put out this because like this is just really good. Like it hits 3 people with a 70% chance of adding 2 more penalties, which I don't have yet. So yeah, let's do that. And especially the Torio focused one is really good. Neat. And we're gonna overload them. And then I'm just gonna beam again because hitting 3 people with a beam is just very efficient. Just shoot someone, I think. enemies are not really dealing lots of damage. Like, keep in mind, I chose the hardest difficulty in the game, but so far it's really easy to win every fight, to be honest. It's a little weird. So I can use another skull, but then I'm overloading. So let's rather not do that and instead shoot something with auto shoot. And not take them out. That's just not enough damage. That's unfortunate. Let's shoot at him. Because I think that I can kill them all together with some AoE damage. I could go for Digitalized Buluru, but again, that would stun me. He would kill 3 of them, so that might still be worth it. Alternatively, I can apply Digital Score to the one in the back. I mean, that overloads him. That's neat as well. Let's do that. And then we just... Oh, that would overload me. Could go for Plasmic Wave, that would not overload, that's better. Yeah, let's do that. So Rylanor just wrote, thanks for demoing this game, looks like something I will enjoy, so I bought a copy. Okay, that's cool. Happy if you found a game you enjoy through my stream, that's always nice to hear. I hope you enjoy it. I mean, shoot people in the face, right? Probably. Actually, no. Let's go full debuff on this guy. I think he, yeah, he stunned himself, and he got stunned as well because I applied like the one of the which one was that? One of the penalties on him. So, splash ammo or virus pulse would not overheat. So I might want to do that. Splash ammo on this one would not be bad, but because that would apply these 2 debuffs on the other ones. Well, but I want to go virus pulse rather, I think. On him? Yeah. And now we can go war drums. Oh, actually, oh, he got. Why is he healing so much? Oh, because he has overheat. Ah, yeah. I would only kill one of the 2 because he got stunned. He doesn't have any overload. So I would kill one, but would stun myself. I think I just try to overheat him as well, to be honest. It's not really useful, I should just kill them. They're really stunned. Probably not a problem. Let's get him stunned, it's not too big of a deal. Oh, I could do this. It's not that beneficial. Let's just kill one. And now I could Plasmic Wave, which would stun the Zerker, but should be pretty efficient. Or Loaded Shot. Loaded Shot killed someone. Ooh. Hi. He's stunned, right? Stunned as well though, so is he, and he, all of them are stunned. So you have to take him out now. That should work though. There we go. I wonder if it's beneficial to prolong the fights to reduce overload and stuff, but I think it seems like overload is actually refreshing every combo. But I think it mentioned earlier like there was some skill or something. Weird. What a waste! See, Craig, this is where your stubbornness is leading the cyborgs. Okay. Did I got something useful? Alpha Fission Booster for the Zerker. That might be good. Let's check it out. I mean, it's better than not having a part there. And let's go south. Shut down the general power supply. That's probably a good idea. I was supposed to do that, right? Jaklov is currently running a strict exclusion policy for non-chip cyborgs. The choice between exile or lobotomy. Our only remaining options are either fighting or Ravi the Butcher. Innocent people die every day because of this plague. I won't apologize because I want to protect mankind. We are human, Rafi, not mere vessels for you to use in your insane experiments. And now let's just find the cyborgs. After that, we'll see. Yeah, okay, so we unlocked the door, which was up there. So I'm just, yeah, gonna head there though. Wanna check out the other rooms as well. Ah, Twitch vote! So, go to Twitch chat, twitch.tv/th_Pion and type #1 for neutralize, #2 for intimidate, or #3 for discuss. Oh, actually, intimidate has a little lower chance of success. So we'll see what you'll vote for this time. Sorry. I'm a little sick. No democracy, nobody voting. I think Ryan left to play the game for himself. He was the only one voting last time, so no votes, unfortunately. Not enough people in my Twitch chat, I guess. I say we discuss because I want to find out what that does. Reputation, human boss, +20. Okay. So we just convinced him of not fighting us, I guess. But we're gonna fight those guys. Start with the regular strategy. You got stunned? I did it. Probably had a skill to stun him. It's annoying. I mean, as a penalty, you're all going to overheat now. So more waves going off, and probably just shooting someone in the face now, to be honest. Increase the speed of the animations. I'm not taking damage. Like this, the defensive skill of the repair drone is so strong. Damage taken. Wait, it's only damage taken reduced by 20%. Shouldn't it be more? I guess not. I guess I just have like high resistance values on across the board in general. Probably. Okay, so I could just go auto shoot, but since I don't have any marked targets, that's probably not that beneficial. I mean, it's just too good to just go target analysis again. Yeah, it hits 3 people, applies lots of debuffs. Well, didn't go lucky there, but right, I mean, it's something. And now I'm just gonna rip them. Triumph without virus brings no glory. Okay. I guess we just shoot him, or could loaded shoot him. That would stun me. But it would also probably kill him because the next 3 attacks will take him out, I hope. Let's try that. Let's see if I can actually apply enough damage here. Maybe not, but he is stunned, so that's not a big deal. You don't have any damage. So, yeah. So he's stunned, but it doesn't matter because he's gonna be able to take him out, and there we go. Job done. More equipment. Or the song guy, or the scout, the song or the repair bot. That's only for the repair bot, that's for the scout or the Zerker. Okay, got a bunch of stuff. Competing for the same slots. So, he doesn't have one yet, so that would be useful. Can also be applied to the scout though, who already has one. Yeah, well, let's do it here because he doesn't have one. I actually can level him up, that's good. Then we have this one. With this one, which can only be applied to the repair bar. And it is giving me 30 resistance and 7 speed. That's way better than the laser eye, I think. And now we have 30 resistance and 1.4 crit compared to 40 health and 35% shield. That's probably 30 resistance just seems like a good amount of stats you want to have. Okay, good to go. And Orf. Orf? Oh yeah, I can do this now. Oh, that actually gives me parts. Or contractor. Okay. I mean, let's check this again. What was that? Renovation terminal. Let's do that. Yeah, okay, it gave me shields. Yeah. I think it didn't regenerate shield. It gave me plus max shield basically, or did it? Not sure actually. But these are the engineers we spared back in the factory. Oh no! Your kindness has opened our eyes. We have just turned in our resignation. Twitch! Congratulate them or intimidate them. Come on, someone vote now. Nobody's in my Twitch chat right now, I think. Or not a lot of people. Check. Like, it's 4 people. One of you can vote. You have to type #1, alala. 1 is not enough, it has to be #1. There we go. Vote recognized. Very good. I probably could reduce the timer a little bit. Oh, let's do it after the vote though, because if I don't, it will reset again. That gave me 20% human bots and minus 20% super machine. That was kind of to be expected. Let's reduce the timer. Twitch. I wonder if something would have been in that room if we would have killed them earlier. Again, another vote. Neutralize, intimidate, or discuss with this guy. #1, #2, or #3 in the Twitch chat. Now. Discuss, I guess, again. So that if it succeeds, it gives us bonus points with the humans, humanobots, whatever they're called. There we go. 20% humanobots, which is good, I think. Like the benefit of having a higher reputation with those was the ability to gain more reputation with the others. So it might be a good choice anyway. Fight! He said fight as well. We start with the regular bullshit. Adela says my game now. What do you mean? Do you mean that you're playing because you're the only one voting, or do you mean my game because you bought it? Yeah, we start with the regular combo of skills. It's just working out fairly well. There we go. Good damage across the board. And now take on the first one. Very good. I mean, yeah, probably one of virus pulls now. Does it do overheat and mark target? They don't have that yet. Oh, okay. Because you're the only one voting. Okay, that makes sense. Oh wait, I should have actually put mark target on him because I'm about to kill them with the electric boogaloo. That was a bad move. Probably not a big deal. Bad move nonetheless. So only one target left. That allows me to use some single target spells, or skills rather. Yeah, and use some regular weapon attacks so we cool down a little bit. Because we're pretty hot right now. Loaded shot. That's an opportunity for loaded shot. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Something useful here. Okay, that's a broken flute for the song. Okay, the songbot. Then we have a Kappa laser pointer for the scout. And a delta propelling engine for the scout. Okay, let's check out those items. They might be useful. Scout. That's a weapon. No, it's a gadget. It gives me power, resistance, and crit over health, the less power and regeneration. Yeah, that seems to be a good deal. We also got a delta propelling engine, which seems useful. And then got a broken flute, which is a gadget, so I'm gonna equip that because he doesn't have a gadget yet. And yeah, I'm not gonna take that one. That we had that from earlier. Let's go there. Without a vaccine, every cyborg is at risk to spread the disease. Death is on our doorsteps, and our negligence may just allow it through the door. We're starting to get some results for our research, but we need more samples. The samples she just mentioned, they're cyborg brains. Cyborgs should be free to choose their own fate, just like your robots. And you can vote again. Free the cyborgs and retrieve the samples. I guess it's in your hands, Adalar. Do we side with the cyborg faction or with the bio thingy faction? I mean, retrieving the samples sounds pretty mean, to be honest. Adalar voting in time. Might not be. No, he didn't. It's unfortunate. Oh, too late. Well, he voted once, so I'm just gonna go for one. Free the cyborgs. Okay. That gives us +100 with the cyberites and -100 with the Robothorium. As expected. Our common goals will lead us on a shared path to victory. The freedom to choose our own way. Ducklove needs to stop driving a wedge between entities and individuals. Human, robots, cyborgs, same struggle. Be prepared to reign over illness and death. You'll remember our selfishness when you walk over the rotting corpses of dead children. The topic of cyborgs is a touchy one. It's hard for us to see cyberites and Robothorium tearing themselves apart. We are on the edge of descending into chaos. Aww. And we leveled up again. Okay. So you know there are some reason. Oh, that's no wait. Oh, so the mission from earlier is actually no. Is that the one? I don't think it was in Moscow. It the same as this is the same. The other part are the same though. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't in Moscow, wasn't it? Not sure. Maybe it was. No equipment for him, but we have to take another one. I mean, I'm using the inhibitor. I'm using the. Yeah, I'm using the inhibitor a lot. So what does it do? Current launcher, 50% chance to also apply reduced regeneration. Yeah, sure. Not terrible. It's not like I'm using loaded shot a lot. And if that bonus is not even that useful, so. He didn't level, but did we got new equipment for him? I don't think so, that's old, right? Oh no, that's new. Oh, that's better. That's level 2. No, that's worse. So is this. Oh wait. The weapon no, it's only available for him. Can't use it on the other bots. So what do we have here? We have an Electro Laser 2.0, which is way better than Railgun, I presume. Yeah, let's use that. Then we have like an alpha polymorphic sensor here, which is not good. And we have the titanium mallets, which are pretty good. Let's use those. Also, which other skill do I use often? Yeah, robotic minuet is being used a lot. 50% chance to reduce critical hits. Sure. I mean, it's not like I'm using Engineer Serenade anyway. So yeah, let's go with that. Next level we can go for tier 2 talents. We have like an Ionizer level 3 here, which is still worse than the rare Ionizer 2.0. It's level 1. It has way more crit. Oh, that might be better. Oh, it's actually better probably. Like, crit is unreliable, but seriously, like that's 3 power. That's just not a lot. 1.8 crit is not a lot either, to be honest. It's more than a power thing though, I think. Oh, nice. Wonder why some of those are just like, can I put them wherever? No. Why are they just cubes? It's a little weird. Oh, I use this skill a lot, right? Diagnose also has a 50% chance to reduce the duration of penalty from... Oh, that's good. Let's take that. Like market, sell all the crap. Hey, what's that? Oh, that's actually a good item, but I don't have a robot to use it on. I think. Wow, it's worth 450 res. That's a lot. Winning a fight grants 50% additional res. That's really good. I just don't have the robot that can use it. I might just keep it. I think I'm gonna do that. Keep it because maybe I get that robot because I'm extracting a robot in this mission. Oh, now it changed the mission. What? It was... The mission changes every time I switch to the mission screen. That's a little strange. But before we entered the equipment screen, I had like level 3 mission here. Now it's always level 4. There we go. I guess we exfiltrate the robot from Beijing Tech Lab. Also going to enter stream in a moment, like in a few minutes. I guess we get 1 or 2 more fights in. Practech security system is highly refined. The more risks you take, the higher the alert level, and the higher the alert level, the better Practech will be ready to deal with you. Danger level 70. Oh, we start on a high level already. Ooh, okay. Okay. That sucks. Dooby. Okay, well, we start with the regular stuff, right? Tighten your balls and get back to fighting. Sure thing. So, okay, now, what to do now? That's the regular start rotation. Doing the beam with him twice, and doing like the defense thing, diagnosis on them, increasing overload, and giving them even more debuffs. And now we're here, now we have to actually make choices. Guess I just shoot someone in the face? I mean, could give them, give the one in the back this one, but that's probably not worth it. Just to shoot someone. He's stunned, that's unfortunate. No, wait, he's not. He's just slower. I think his speed got reduced. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh no. Digitalized Boogaloo. That's a good amount of damage. Now I can either Virus Pulse, but probably just shoot someone. Take this one out. That seems reasonable. And now I'm going to do this to hit the 2 targets. because they're slower than me. The repair bot is just not dealing enough damage, unfortunately. Oh, even the crit didn't kill it. Oh, but the corrosion killed him. Okay, that's good. That works. That works. He has to cool down there, so let's just attack. Overheat, I mean. His regular attack is not actually dealing damage, it's overheating him. That's fine. It stunned him, so I have a bunch of turns now. I'm just gonna apply Virus Pulse. Well, actually, he has overheat already. Would give him Mark Target, which is an extra attack next turn. So yeah, let's definitely do that. Shooting a little bit. Sure. Debuff him even more. And now probably... Yeah, can Boogaloo, that's not dealing a lot of damage though. He is overheating already, so that's not really helping. I guess we go Robotic Minuet. That was the mark target shot. That's good from the drone. And now I can just do this. And take him out. Very nice. Got a new item, a Kappa Polymorphic Support. To level 4 rare framework slot item. That's good. Also, I think the Scout leveled up. No, it didn't. So I can use that either on the Zerker or on the Scout. The Zerker has like a pretty bad thing there, which only he can use though. Oh wait, that's not on this. Oh, it's on the. Wait. That's a Scout. Why can you not use it? Oh, because it's level 4? Apparently you can't use items that are higher level than you. I mean, in that case. Wait, Steam just said that my broadcast end. Is that correct? That would be bad. Should not be. I think my Steam stream broke. Not a big deal because the time is over now anyway. A little weird though, but that seems to be a Steam issue. I think I lost connection or something. That's a little weird. For sure. I mean, it's time to wrap it up now anyway. That's a little weird. I could restart the stream, but it's not like, there's no point. I think. I mean, no, well, let's do it. No, there's no point. It's time to wrap up now. So let's not do that. For some reason, the Steam stream died in the last minute or something. Last 2 minutes, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. So yeah, let's wrap this up. The game is called Robothorium and just released today. It's on a 20% release discount for check a week, I assume. Yeah, for a week. Link is in the description below if you're watching the VOD. And yeah, remember this is a paid promotion, or was a paid promotion, so I get paid for doing this stream because the developer wanted like consistent streams on the broadcast, streams on the Steam store page on release day, because that's good for sales apparently. So they pay me money to do this, so my opinions might be biased on the game. So keep that in mind when watching the VOD or thinking about the stream or whatever, because as I said, I might be biased. And yeah, but that's it. I'm THPine. You can find my stuff on twitch.tv/th_pine or youtube.com/th_pine, where I regularly check out new indie games and stuff. Usually tactics, turn-based tactics stuff, but not only that. But that's one of the big things usually. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'm THPine. Thanks a lot for watching. I already said that. God damn it. Okay, let's try that again. I'm THPine. The game is called Robothorium. Links in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself, if you're watching the VOD. Thanks a lot for watching. God damn it. I was bad at wrapping up. Like, I used to be bad at wrapping up. Like, I used to be terrible at it, but then I got better at it, and now I have like a flashback at being terrible at it again. So the game is called Robothorium. Link is in the description below. I'm TH Point. Thanks a lot for watching. Have fun and see you next time. There we go. It's not that hard, isn't it?